I just want to share something with my accountant friends today because I know many of you are we have a week before the tax deadline and many of you are just flat out overloaded. And I know what this week looks like for you. You've still got returns still to process. Still have returns coming in. You have clients asking when will it be done? Emails you haven't answered. Let's just be honest, your inbox looks like a complete disaster. A team that still needs you. They're asking questions and deadlines that don't care how tired you are. And somewhere in all that, you've convinced yourself you're the problem. You're not moving fast enough. You're not organized enough and you should have planned better, but that's not it. And I want to give you something right now and just let you know this isn't the way it's got to be forever. Because the problem is you become the bottleneck in your own business. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because everything still runs right through you. Every decision, every question, every just check this real quick. So, of course, you feel behind because it's constant interruptions. You're carrying the workload of the entire system that hasn't even been built yet. So, when I was preparing to do this live today, I wanted to give you something you could actually use today, not a big strategy, not another system, just one move that you could do even in there's with a week left of tax season. Because let's be honest, right now, this is one deadline on top of so many others that are coming because you have payroll reports that are coming out. Then you have so many other things that are coming right after this one. So I want you to think about this. This isn't a big strategy and it's not another system, just one move. Today, I want you to catch one thing that hits your desk. And instead of just doing it, I want you to pause and ask yourself, why did this come to me? Was it because it was missing a process, a lack of clarity from your team, or just a habit? Because what I have found with working with accountants over the last 7 years is most of the time it's the habit. We're the ones that are used to always having the answer because every time you automatically take it on, you're reinforcing that bottleneck. Stuff hits you like this every time. And you don't need to fix everything this week. I just want you to be conscious of aware of it because this isn't about a business overhaul. These are back to like little habits that make big changes compact over time. This is the first crack in the system. And that's where things start to shift. And listen, I know today feels heavy for many of you, and that makes total sense. This isn't a normal workload. You have a lot of stuff that comes in in a very short window of time. And a lot of times we're chasing so many documents that we don't have a clue where we are in that. And because all we're doing is we're chasing the workload. And this isn't sustainable. And so you're not crazy for feeling it, but you are in a position to change it and not all at once. It starts with one decision at a time. And I'm putting together a really short video because nobody's got time for long videos, literally just a few minutes on how to start pulling things off your plate without everything falling apart. And this isn't anything big. It's just something you can actually use today. And if you need it, I got you. Just comment video below and I will get that sent over to you because this is what I know. I made a decision about 10, 12 years ago to make a change to my accounting firm. I never, ever wanted to go through another tax season, another payroll season like that again. I made the decision. And while it may seem like I changed a lot of big things, it started with these little things I started noticing, like what I'm telling you now. What I tell you in every piece of my content is it starts with little things that amount to bigger things. But the biggest thing is making the decision that I never want to go through this again. I never want to have another tax season like this. I never want to have another payroll report season like this. I never, ever want to do this again. It starts with that decision. Because once you make that decision, you start saying, why is this landing on me? Why is this happening? What can I do different? And you start seeing things differently. And sometimes that starts in the thick of it. And in the thick of it is this week. Because you start looking at things a lot different. And one of the things that I have learned with working with accountants for so long, it's we have this habit of staying in the same cycle. And we have in this habit, oh, it's just tax season. Oh, this is the way it has to be. No, it doesn't. But if we always think that way, that this is the way it has to be, this is what I signed up for, then you're absolutely right. You keep doing that. But if you make the decision, I don't want to live like this anymore, that's where a shift happens. That's where you start thinking differently. That's where you start looking differently. So that's what I want for you. And so if you want that video of how to start moving things off your plate without everything else falling apart, just comment video below and either me or my team will get it over to you. It's just a short little blip of what you can start thinking about this week or even next week. It doesn't matter. Because the thing is, as a profession, we have to change. This profession has got to change. And that's what it's about for me. Because there are so many of you that were just like I was, that wanted, that you started in this profession for a reason, but it's not what you signed up for. So I hope this training was helpful. And if you have any questions, drop them below and I will be glad to answer any questions you have. If you want to have a conversation offline, feel free to DM me. I'm like pretty much an open book. I will answer any question anybody has. So just send me a DM and I will talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day.